What kind of wiener do you like?
Sausage wiener. Little wieners. Big wieners. I don't like wieners with cheddar in them.
You said last week you don't like little wieners.
Well, it depends on what wieners. I like little wieners that have flavor. So if a little wiener has a flavor, I'm gonna eat that shit up.
What the nuts?
Welcome to What the Nuts. I'm your host, the Blue Collar Joe. It's a mystery. And here we are again for another episode of What the Nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah?
What's up with those nuts?
That's it? That's all you gotta say?
Yeah, what's up with those nuts?
What's up with these nuts?
Yeah.
They're a little salty.
Yeah, they get a little salty if they hang low.
Salty.
And the older you get, the lower they go.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
You should know they're your nuts.
I got small nuts.
Just because they're small does not mean they don't...
They don't touch the water yet.
You're on the toilet, they don't hit the water yet?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Trust me, I would know.
Just your turds.
Just my church.
Okay.
So funny. I swear to God. Where do you come up with this stuff?
You asked. I answered. My brain.
All right.
Right.
What has grinded your gears this week?
Rude people.
Rude people?
Yeah.
Well, tell us about it.
Oh my God. Where do I start? Just rude people.
Okay, so if you guys, this is your first episode and you've ever heard us, Mystery works retail. All right, Mystery's a boss lady in the retail, so Mystery has to deal with all the folks who
Or mean.
don't understand how retail works.
Stupid people. It takes everything I have just to look at the person and say, you're right. Mm-hmm. And just think in my brain, you're so stupid. And it's really hard because I have resting bitch face. Hope you guys know what that means. I'm just a bitch all the time. And I gotta smile with that resting bitch face. And that's not good.
Oh, and that's an evil smile too.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had to use that yesterday.
Are you making fun of me? All right.
I can't really go into detail because who knows? That person might be listening.
All I know is, can you read? That's all. This is what the person kept saying. Can you read? Can you read?
No.
Can you read?
Can you ring English?
Oh, my bad.
Can you ring English? See? Can you ring English?
Some people.
And the only thing that's keeping me from this person is a countertop. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not very fast. It would take you a long time.
Oh no, not when I'm pissed.
I've seen you. You can't climb countertops.
Bro. It just racked my nerve, okay? The little bit of nerve that I had left for yesterday, it took me over the edge. I was like,
What nerve? The little one on the boat? That nerve?
Are we talking about the little man on the boat between my legs? No.
You said nerve.
Yeah, but this person ain't getting near that nerve. Okay?
Mm.
No.
You can tell, guys, she's she's ready for me to change the subject. All right. Let's jump into these stories because we're kind of on a time crunch.
Okay.
All right, you ready? Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Our first story. Town introduces wavy traffic lines to slow down motorists. So the street, it's like it's a residential street, right? And they put those cones and they made the lines like this. So you can't be racing down the street. It's like
Motherfucker, I'm gonna drive through those cones.
I heard that.
I'll be like, oh, it's a game of Pac-Man. Let's.
It's on Gray Lane in Montgomery Township. Let's see, Montgomery Township, Pennsylvania.
All right, y'all, let's go. Let's go play some Pac-Man.
Pennsylvania's. So, Pennsylvania, they're always trying to figure out new ways of screwing people. They're the ones that came up with the roundabout.
Ooh, I hate the damn roundabout. Oh my God, I hate it.
That was the first place I ever ran into a roundabout where I tore up all the freaking flowers in the middle. Yeah, so when you're driving a big truck and you come into town and there's a roundabout in the middle of fucking town and they've got it all nice and pretty with flowers and trees and shit.
You took your trip?
Yeah.
I would have just drove right through it then. Made my own street. Shit. Why the fuck not?
Anyways.
I was like, here you go, free plowing.
Don't listen to me. That story's real, but they didn't really invent the roundabout.
Oh, you shithead. I was like, I'll make my own down road. Let's go just drive through it.
Yeah.
I'll plow your field for you.
All right. So they did this in I guess people are like speeding down this fucking road, right? This residential street where kids play. So they did this in an attempt to slow people down. And it's not like a little bit. It's like curb to curb. Like,
that is so dumb, because don't they do that when you're trying to drive a car, learning to drive a car? They do that and people like driving like that. They go, yeah, they go driving around. Let's have fun hitting cones.
It's not those kind of cones.
It's not the yellow cones that stick up or the orange cones that they use. What kind of cones then?
The ones that are stuck in the ground.
What the hell?
You're blowing on the microphone.
I'm talking. I'm not blowing it.
You're like. All I'm hearing is.
I want to know what kind of cones are sticking out of the ground.
You never seen those cones like getting on the fucking interstate?
Yeah, and they still hit them.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So, anyways, it's the ziggy zaggy lines. Yeah.
Ziggy zaggy lines.
I don't
New
know.
word of the day. Let's go ziggy zaggy.
Okay.
I'm focusing.
Our next story takes us to Indonesia.
What the? Okay.
All right. TikToker gets almost 3 years in prison for telling picture of Jesus that he needs a haircut. This guy, I recognize him from TikTok. I wondered why he hasn't been on TikTok. Now I know.
He's actually in prison.
He's in prison. Yeah, because they don't have free speech like we have free speech. We can say whatever we want and not go to jail, but they say some crazy shit about the Virgin or about Jesus or about God, and oh, you're going against the state, so we're gonna have to put you in jail for defaming. All right, so a court in Sumatra found. I want to say this guy's name is Talisa, but it's probably pronounced some way different. So guilty of spreading hate speech against Christianity, as well as disrupting public order and religious harmony in Thai society. After she, it was a woman. Okay. After she responded to a comment that told her to cut her hair to look more like a man by holding a picture of Jesus and saying, "You should not look like a woman. You should cut your hair so that you will look like his father." I don't know. It's
Weird. It's
yeah.
different.
Just a few days after making that comment, in a TikTok video, 5 Christian groups filed complaints against them.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So it's not just you fucking said that shit. Like Christian groups.
That's crazy.
Oh, it's a transgender Muslim woman.
Oh, whoa.
So yeah, that's like, you start making fun of Christianity and they get a little upset about that stuff.
Wow, that is crazy.
So
How many days in prison?
how many days? How about 3 years?
3 years for that.
Yeah.
Wow,
They're not screwing around. They're not screwing around. They accused her of blasphemy. In addition to jail time, the court ordered Talisa to pay a fine of $6,200.
Wow, they're serious business.
Yeah, I keep telling you, this country, the country we live in, you won't go to jail for saying some dumb shit.
Well, I say that all the time. I would be in jail for a long time.
Yeah.
I say some dumb shit.
No, not like that. I'm talking like this stuff they call hate speech. Well, who's the one that fucking says it's hate speech? It's just speech.
Right.
It's you. You're the one that hates it, not, I could be speaking about something innocuous and you're like, well, I hate his speech. So that's where there, who's the authority to say what hate speech is?
True.
Monster hiding under Kansas child's bed turns out to be real.
Wait. Say that again.
So let's get into the story. So a Kansas City babysitter got the shock of her life when she tried to show a child that there was no monster under her bed.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Only to find a fucking grown man hiding underneath there.
That's freaking scary.
Yeah. So it sounds like something out of a movie, right? Because you would think, oh, well, shit, it's got to be something from a movie, right?
Yeah, that can't be real.
No. So, and then, kids have like overactive imaginations. Like, there's somebody in my closet. There's somebody under my bed,
For sure.
Right? So you're always like trying to, I don't know,
It's okay, Billy. I'll look for
yeah, navigate the
or I'll go beat him up for you.
the hallucinations.
Yeah. There's someone in my closet. Can you go beat him up for me?
Yeah. So as the woman leaned down to check under the bed, she came face to face with a man, but instead of losing her cool, as most people surely would have in this situation, She confronted the stranger and even got into an altercation that caused one child to be knocked over. The strange man managed to escape, but the babysitter alerted the authorities, and the suspect was shortly apprehended.
Some crazy ass shit.
Yeah. His name was Martin Villalobos.
Hey, I wonder how long he spent under the bed, how he got there. That's freaking scary.
Huh. So Martin Villalobos was charged with to stay away. Like he had a protection order, right? And he didn't stay away. So now he's being held in jail and on a $500,000 bond.
So it sounds like they knew him.
Yeah, it sounds like he was like I don't know who he is. It doesn't say.
Yeah, there must have been. He must have knew them. They must have been friends or something at one time or something.
Or he's an ex-husband.
Yeah, ex-husband, ex-boyfriend.
Yeah, something like that. All right. Now back to Nevada.
Nevada.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Nevada.
All right.
Are you gonna gamble while we're there?
Nevada man says 7 Seas tigers are emotional support animals.
Jay.
I don't know. I don't see you taking that on a plane flight,
Or for a walk.
right? Authorities in Nevada see 7 tigers from a Pahrump property, and the owner of his big cats claimed they were emotional support animals. Like they couldn't even get trained. Like where are you gonna take those to get trained to be an emotional support animal?
That's hilarious.
Oh, I know. He went online and got a certificate off the internet.
Yeah, like everyone else does. Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Oh, and he was being evicted. So he was being evicted. And I think that's why he got the tigers, because he didn't want to be evicted. He was like, "I'll have my tigers buy your face off, fool. What's up? What's up? Don't get crazy. I got backup."
I got backup. Why not? That guy did it, right? That's in. Yeah, what's his name again?
The Tiger King.
Yeah. He was trying to be the next Tiger King. That's what he was trying to do.
An idiot.
Be famous.
Yeah.
New Tiger King on the prowl.
All right, so this story takes us to, it's in England. It's an English village, okay?
They have villages?
Yes.
Okay.
A village is smaller than a town. A town is smaller than a city. A city is
Okay, then we should have some villages.
smaller than a metropolis. That's how it works.
Okay, then we should
That's
have
how
some
it works.
Okay. Shit. Excuse me. Huh.
All right, the
Y'all, he's always be teaching me some shit around here.
yeah, hawk. Okay. So this hawk
In a village.
was terrorizing the village. People would be walking down the street and they would fucking rah and get them. Right? So okay, so they finally captured his ass, right? But after being captured by residents of an English village where it was blamed for an estimated 50 dive bombing attacks on locals.
Sorry. I think it's kind of funny.
I
think it's funny.
It is funny. It is funny. Keep making
I think it's pretty funny. I wonder if he shit on their faces too.
Not that kind of dive bomb, fool. It had been chasing me around the village when I went out for a run. When I got back, it flew down to the top of my shed, he said. the falconer had left me a cage. I was using it to protect myself, and I got brave enough when the bird was about a foot away, and I threw it over the top of it, trapping it. I screamed out for the falconer to come and help, and he came and tamed it.
Oh my.
Yeah. So,
That sucks.
okay, the falconer said the bird is a young male and may have been acting aggressive due to being hormonal.
Oh.
Mm.
Wanted to get it on. Let's get it on.
The bird was fat as a barrel. Wow. So, because I don't know.
Doosh.
Another falconer gave it the name of Wayne, is now taking care of the hawk. He said dried out leather tags on the avian feet indicate that it has likely been on the loose for over a year. So it was probably somebody else's hawk.
Ah.
Right. All right.
And he was like a girl acting out with his hormones.
Cut it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. I get it. I understand, bro. I understand.
Okay, so woman paralyzed from neck down after weight loss surgery in Turkey. So, obviously, she couldn't afford weight loss surgery here or in England. Let's see, I'm not sure exactly where she's from. But it does say that the 42-year-old flew to Turkey in 2023 and paid. Oh, it's in pounds, so she's probably from England. She paid $29.95. $29.95. I'll pay any color for $29.
That's some shit right there.
For a gastric sleeve procedure after deciding she could not wait for the operation. Oh, she's from England, and she was on a waiting list in England.
Oh, wow.
So you know how healthcare works over there, right?
I honestly don't.
It's way different. When you need a procedure, you have to get on a list. Yeah.
That's
You can't just go and get the procedure done, and it's not like here.
okay.
You have to go to your main doctor, then you have to go to the specialist doctor, then you got to go to another specialist doctor, and it could be months in between those visits until they finally determine that you need this procedure. It's a necessary thing, right?
Mhm.
And it has to be a necessary thing in order for the government to pay for your medical care. It's way different. Same with Canada. People with cancer in Canada just die
Sad.
waiting for treatment.
That's sad. It's really sad.
Yeah, it's people say, "Oh, well, UK health system is made much better." Okay, well, guess what? I can go get the procedure done here. Will I have to pay for it? Yeah, probably, but you know what? It would be I wouldn't have to wait for, like, we didn't have to wait for cancer treatment for my mom. We didn't have to wait for cancer treatment for your mom. They both got it.
Right. They did.
There was no waiting. Can you imagine just like you're sitting there, you're in pain, and all they're doing is prescribing you fucking Tylenols and being like, well, okay, we'll get you on the list.
That's
fucking bullshit. I can't believe that. So anyways, this lady goes to Turkey, right? She gets this gastric sleeve. Okay? She goes to the surgery. She pays for the surgery because it's cheap. I mean, it's $3,000. That's not too bad. Right? She's a mom of 5. Okay, so she began to experience complications after coming back. So after she got back to the UK, she started having complications. She collapsed last year after being diagnosed with nutritional neuropathy, which is you're not eating the right shit and your body starts shutting down.
Right.
You know, you're not taking your meds. So if you guys don't know, you have the sleeve.
Yeah, I got the sleeve.
So she had the sleeve, right? She sometimes she doesn't eat right, and it affects her. It affects her in a fucking way, fucking bad way. So she takes supplements to supplement all the stuff that your body needs to survive. So this woman's not taking the supplements because they are expensive. They're expensive, and I don't think you can just go up like here. You could just go and get supplements.
Right. And there's food too you can eat.
Yeah. So anyways, so it progressively worsened. She collapsed last year, right? And then she had so nutritional neuropathy is a rare and severe vitamin deficiency. Right? So like if you're not intaking enough of everything, then you know,
Right.
because it curbs your appetite. Like you don't feel like eating.
Right. And then sometimes your body don't absorb the nutrition either, so that's what causes it too.
Right. So she described it as the worst time of her life, and then she got paralyzed from the neck down.
Wow, I wonder why.
Let's see. She says, I was paralyzed from the neck down, apart from the worst pain I've ever felt in my feet that flared up at the slightest touch. They show her standing up. She's like the sleeve didn't work.
Oh, she's still.
Yeah. Okay, she later learned about the extent of her nerve damage and the possibility of never walking again.
Wow.
The surgical side of my procedure had all been fine. It was how my body dealt with it. So some people,
It's like kind of rejecting it.
yeah.
Like,
So let's see here. You don't hear that you can get nutritional neuropathy from not eating. Yeah, nobody knows. Like I've said it a bunch of times. You know, oh hey, you want to just eat chicken nuggies and fucking soda? Okay. Well, if that's all you're gonna eat is chicken nuggies and fucking soda, guess what? You're gonna get scabies. You're gonna get sick.
right.
Because you're only eating one thing, and it's not a balanced diet. Where because you need all these other minerals that chicken nuggies don't have, and soda doesn't have. So, anyways, this lady, she spent months recovering in the hospital. After 5 months, she began to be able to move again.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, it's because she's at the hospital and they're feeding her right.
Right.
So. And it looks like she lost a bunch of weight too. So like she was doing it. So she was doing it incorrectly, right? Because they probably didn't tell her that, oh, you can't eat this and you can't eat that. Like a lot of people think, oh, I'm going to get the sleeve and then I'm going to still be able to eat fucking zoom zooms and wham whams. And, it's going to be all good, And then you start eating the zoom zooms and wham whams and you're still,
Still losing the weight, but you're not getting the nutrition.
yeah, and your body starts to tell you. So.
Your body definitely tells you.
Yeah, for sure. All right. We need to move this along.
All right, let's go. Let's do it.
Do you know what it is?
Asshole time.
You need Jesus!
Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
You two motherfuckers need Jesus.
Holy Jesus.
All right, it's time for Florida Man, yo. It's time for Florida Man. All right, look. I found some really good Florida Mans this year. I mean, this year. Today.
This year. All right.
Yeah, this year so far. These are some good Florida Mans this year so far. All right, look. Florida mom arrested after 5-year-old found her fucking meth stash, ate it, and died.
Oh, shit. That's sad, actually.
So apparently, they were living in a motel.
Oh.
Okay, so she had ice chest, right? She took the ice chest downstairs and she was washing it out, right?
Yeah.
She left the boy up there with her, I guess, boyfriend. I don't know,
Okay.
right? The 5-year-old grabbed a bottle of orange juice or apple juice, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Drank it. Now, I've known some people to do this. They spike their drinks with it so they don't have to snort it.
Oh, wow. I never heard of that.
Yeah. Well, I used to put it in my coffee.
Okay.
I don't put it in your coffee. I don't do that anymore. But I used to put it in mine. So that was a way I could do it at work and not get caught.
Okay.
Anyways, so this woman, she goes downstairs, right? So the guy, right, the baby, right, takes the juice, drinks it, and goes, "This tastes like shit." Spits it out on the floor, but drank enough of it to where he ingested the meth.
That's
Okay.
okay.
Well, it's just like, okay, think about it. You're sick, right? You crush up a fucking
Aspirin or whatever.
yeah, and you put it in orange juice.
Right. Same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so she's charged with aggravated manslaughter.
Wow. But what about the boyfriend or whoever was watching?
I don't know. It doesn't say. 'Cause that's the kind of shit. Okay, so she's sitting there fucking yelling, "I don't fucking do drugs. I don't do drugs. I don't do drugs." They search the room because, of course, now the room is a crime scene. They can do that.
Right.
Extenuating circumstances. Right? And you see all this shit right here. You got fucking glass pipe. You got butane fucking lighter. You got water pipes.
Oh shit.
Yeah. You got all kinds of shit in this picture. This fucking crackhead had in her room with her.
But I don't do drugs.
Yeah, I don't do drugs. She's still staying down in jail. I'm innocent. I didn't kill my son. Yes, you did. You're a fucking horrible mom.
Wow.
Yeah. You can go fucking die in hell, bitch.
Mhm.
That's the kind of mom that's like, you know what? It's okay to fucking slap that bitch in her face and fucking.
For sure.
She needs a goddamn good ass whooping. Somebody didn't fucking teach her how to be a good mom. Anyways, let's move on. Naked Florida man with beer, woman's underwear, arrested for exposure at crowded beach.
That's right. That's the Florida man.
Here we go. All right. Florida man was arrested for allegedly exposing himself at a beach located at Topsail State Park. The 60-year-old Freeport man was found naked between two beach umbrellas. He had multiple beer cans next to him and a pair of women's underwear, according to deputies. He was booked in jail for exposure of sexual organs.
Well, he could at least put the.
He was on the wrong beach.
They have naked beaches in Florida?
I don't know, but he was on the wrong one because I know they have naked beaches somewhere. Oh, he's
He's what?
he looks like, hey, little boy, can you help me
He's got
look
women's
for my
underwear.
dog?
I wonder, was he wearing the women's underwear?
Mm,
Lacy.
I don't know. I don't know.
Wonder if he had some sand in his crack.
He said deputies discovered the naked man sitting between two umbrellas with multiple beer cans next to him and a pair of women's underwear, although there was no woman present.
Wow.
So apparently this beach is super crowded. A lot of people saw him fucking.
He was trying to make it.
Yeah.
He wanted to make it a nude beach.
So he was released on bond the next day, $2,500 bond.
Wonder how many people took pictures.
Okay. All right. Settle down over there. All right. Now, this is a winner right here. This is a winner.
A winner, a wiener.
Florida man accused of killing girlfriend staging murder scene while their children slept.
What the hell?
So he killed her, right?
Yeah.
Didn't kill the kids, right?
Right.
Made it look like somebody had broken the house
And killed her.
and killed her. Yeah. Yeah. A Florida man was arrested in the murder of his girlfriend. Deputies say he allegedly shot and killed while their 3 children were in bed with her. Then staged the crime as a home invasion.
Wait. The kids were in bed with her?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So they released a video showing the arrest. Another man, 26. He was also previously arrested as an accomplice to the murder and is being held. So he had help. He was telling the homies that damn girl, my girl is fucking super crazy, bro. I gotta kill her. I'll help you. You know how they be talking.
Shit.
You know how they be talking. So she was shot multiple times while she slept in bed with her 3 children. Her 3 children were 10, 2, and 1.
Dang, how'd they not wake up?
And said none of the kids were injured. I don't know.
That's insane.
I don't know. He probably gave them all 9-9 juice.
Oh.
You know what 9-9 juice is?
Yeah, like NyQuil.
Yeah, baby NyQuil.
Yeah.
The sheriff's office said thankfully none of the children were physically harmed. It kind of gives me the vibe like he was not supposed to be there. I don't know. This story is like super brand new. Like it just happened recently. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure there's more details coming out later.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Oh shit. Okay, the father, right, of the children enlisted this other guy to kill the girl and claimed it was a home invasion. So they caught the dude that shot her, which was the friend. And they said that his story didn't sound right. So they kept pestering him. You know how they be doing that shit?
Yeah.
They get you in a they get you in a room and lock you in there, and then they're like, yeah, so you're gonna fucking tell us. You know how they do it on TV.
Yeah, I've seen that crime stories.
For fucking 48 hours.
48 hours, they have them in this little room.
Yeah.
For hours, actually. They're asking the same question over and over again.
Different ways. They always ask
Yeah.
in different ways the same question. But yeah, so that's the latest on that shit. I'm not even gonna say this motherfucker's name because he's a girlfriend killer.
He's a girlfriend killer.
Yeah. What a fucking deuce nozzle.
A deuce nozzle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder what he paid his friend to do that.
Probably nothing. He was like, hey fool, I got some really good weed.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know. Anyways, let's get out of here.
All right, let's go.
All right, that's our show.
Our show. Until next time, y'all.
Yep, until next time. Go ahead, jump on over there. Check out our website, whatthenuts.com, whatthenuts.com. Check out our YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is popping.
It's a poppin'.
Yeah, got a few shorts over there. Got a few long
off the
form.
chain, y'all.
A few long form videos. It is.
It's off the chain.
Yeah. It's running wild in your neighborhood, peeing on all your tires.
Just the tires? Okay, I guess.
What are you on? All right. For It's a Mystery.
It's me. It's me. And that's our host. Over there.
All right. I'm going to fucking mute her. One crackhead. All right. For It's a Mystery. I'm the Blue Collar Joe. And we're gone. Like a fart in the wind.